have your way.
Aaliyah's final words were locked away for decades, buried by powerful forces, but now they are finally coming to light. A shocking deathbed confession has surfaced. Brace yourself, because what you're about to hear will leave you speechless. The music industry has many dark secrets, but few are as disturbing as the tragic story of Aaliyah Donna Houghton. Behind her angelic voice and groundbreaking career lies a web of exploitation, questionable relationships, and a mysterious plane crash that silenced one of R&B's brightest stars at just 22 years old. Aaliyah was known as one of the sweetest, most intelligent people anyone could meet. She was confident, knew exactly what she wanted to do with her life, and was always focused on her career. But after her tragic death, many conspiracy theories started to emerge. Some people believe that her death wasn't an accident. Recently, a new theory has been spreading on TikTok, suggesting that Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy were involved.
I like a man who can really dance.
Oh, well, you in luck tonight, baby.
Oh, really? You gonna dance for me?
You wanna dance?
Yeah, let's dance.
You wanna dance?
I wanna dance. All right?
Now, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah passed away and Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Before Aaliyah passed, she was the top R&B singer. Many believe she would have had a long, successful career. But after Aaliyah's tragic death, Beyonce became one of the biggest stars in the music industry. While there's no official evidence linking these events, the incidents have fueled endless speculation and led some to wonder if Aaliyah's death was planned to make way for Beyonce's success.
To move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened. Now I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige.
And what's more shocking is that many celebrities have praised Beyonce in ways that seem excessive. There are famous moments like when Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift at the 2009 MTV VMAs. Not only that, there was the time in 2017 when Adele broke her Grammy Award in half and shared her award with Beyonce. Some even think she's part of the Illuminati, a secret group that supposedly controls the world behind the scenes. And the worst part that makes the theory even more intriguing is Jay-Z's connection. Jay-Z has long been seen using a hand sign that forms a triangle, which he claims represents a diamond. Some even think Aaliyah was asked to join this secret group but refused, not wanting to be part of it. Now, let's go back to Aaliyah. In a strange turn of events, Aaliyah once spoke about a strange dream she had during an interview in Paris. As if Aaliyah already sensed that the industry power people could do something like this to her. She went on and described it as, "It's dark in my favorite dream. Someone is after me. I don't know why I feel fear. Then suddenly, I lift off. I fly away, far away." Possibly this was a sign that Aaliyah knew something bad was going to happen. The part about flying away has led others to think she was predicting her own death, the plane crash.
Disappointment.
Down 200 feet from the end of the runway at Marsh Harbor Airport. Bahamian police say they believe that one of the small engines on the plane failed, but investigators have not officially released the cause of the crash.
No one could have predicted what happened next. Aaliyah had just finished filming Rock the Boat in the Bahamas. She was rushing to leave, and sources later claimed she didn't even want to get on that plane. Someone forced her. Someone made sure she got on board that doomed flight. Who wanted Aaliyah dead? In a shocking turn of events, the plane that took Aaliyah and 8 others crashed shortly after takeoff, killing everyone on board. It was overloaded, unbalanced, and too heavy. Witnesses saw it lift briefly, then tilt and plummet to the ground.
Shortly after takeoff, literally 200 feet from the runway, the plane nosedives and crashes, killing nearly instantly 7 of the passengers and the pilot. The only survivor in the immediate aftermath of the crash was a man named Scott Gallen. Scott Gallen was Aaliyah's security guard.
Sadly, the impact was severe, tearing the plane apart. Investigators later confirmed an engine failure, and the pilot was under the influence of drugs. Aaliyah, just 22, and 5 others died instantly. It was a tragic end to a bright star's life. And in the chaos that followed, too few asked the right questions. Who benefited from her death? Just when people were accusing Jay-Z and Beyonce, Barry Hankerson, Aaliyah's dear uncle and manager, collected a $90 million settlement after she died. Surprised, right? $90 million. Turns out, Hankerson was the same man who had introduced a 12-year-old Aaliyah to R. Kelly years earlier. The same man who allegedly knew about their illegal marriage and chose to keep managing R. Kelly anyway. But Aaliyah's entanglement with older men in the industry didn't start with Barry or even R. Kelly. From the moment she set foot in the business, people saw her differently. She wasn't treated like a teenage girl. She was packaged, marketed, and lusted after like a grown woman. Critics marveled at how she sang like she understood pain, love, and loss, experiences she was too young to have lived. They compared her to Janet Jackson and applauded her sensuality without questioning who encouraged it. Behind closed doors, the story was darker. It was an open secret how older men in the industry saw her. Timbaland, one of Aaliyah's closest producers, later admitted he fell in love with her when she was just 16. He was 23. He claimed he stopped himself from acting on it, but the truth was clear. She wasn't surrounded by protectors. She was surrounded by predators.
R. Kelly was the first corporately sponsored pedophile. Everybody knew.
Once it came out on R. Kelly, Jay-Z fled the scene.
The point was he knew all the time.
And predators like R. Kelly didn't stop themselves. In 1994, when Aaliyah was 15, she allegedly called Kelly in panic. She might be pregnant. He was 27, living in Chicago, where the legal age of consent was 17.
We were out on the road with Aaliyah. On a tour bus, there really aren't any confined spaces. So it just so happened we were all laying in our bunks when the door flew open on the bus.
What did you see?
Things that an adult should not be doing with a child.
Faced with possible jail time, Kelly hatched a desperate plan: marry her. His team bribed government workers for fake IDs that listed her age as 18. They married at a hotel near O'Hare Airport, a marriage that lasted only months before Aaliyah's furious parents had it annulled. But by then, the damage was done. Shockingly, news of the marriage leaked. Vibe magazine published the marriage certificate with the chilling caption, "Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours." Kelly and Aaliyah denied it, trying to salvage their careers.
What is the deal with you and R. Kelly? Are you all married or not?
No, I'm not married. Robert's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. He's a great producer, great artist who I do admire, and there's nothing there.
But wait, there's more. Behind closed doors, Aaliyah's parents negotiated an agreement. Kelly would stay away from her forever, and in return, they wouldn't take legal action against him for the harm he caused.
Were you aware of the issues going on with R. Kelly when they were going on?
No, didn't have a clue. Completely ignorant to it.
Do you think anyone in the family was?
Yes. I think my sister knew a lot more than what we thought she knew.
But the shadow of what happened never left her. Even after she broke free from Kelly and released One in a Million, the industry's perception of her stayed the same. She was the siren with the voice of experience, never the child she still was.
Well, no, we're not related at all. No, we're not. We're just very close. He's my best friend.
Yeah, cool.
Now, who found him? In the whole wide world.
Then came Jay-Z and Dame Dash. Jay-Z was smitten, chasing Aaliyah hard, but it was Dame Dash she chose, sparking tension that would later split Rockefeller Records apart. Choke No Joke, a producer close to the scene, swore that Jay-Z had courted Aaliyah first, and that Dame swooped in knowing full well how Jay felt. Aaliyah wasn't just a rising star, she was the center of a quiet, ugly war between powerful men.
Homie Mike, he was salty a little bit because he was trying to get at Aaliyah and I was trying to get at her. And I know that there are people that benefited from her death.
When she died, that war didn't end, it shifted. Jay-Z's decision to work with R. Kelly afterward burned every bridge he had with Dame Dash. Aaliyah's life was cut short in a tragic plane crash that left fans heartbroken. People still remember her today, and many wonder what caused the accident. Could it have been avoided? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.